Yeah, so good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
We're here to discuss the small ruminants business. We are in Linstead. Where in Linstead we are again? You don't have a name for this.
Riversdale, we are at.
And what is the name in this place again?
Williams.
No, we are talking about goat project. We don't need a name.
Tapanach.
Tapanach.
Tapanach Farm.
Okay, so the name of this farm, we will call it now Tapanach.
Farm.
Tapanach Farm. I said the name?
Yeah.
All right, boss. So, we're here. This is one of the initiatives that I met with Mr. Mark Constable, and this is one of his initiatives that he has been working on. Now, this project is a lot of ladies. Today we were here. We brought a new chaff cutter, to demonstrate, what can happen when you cut up the grass, and we will have subsequent videos to show what is happening. And we had the ladies here carrying the grass and feeding the animals in this lovely pen. They have 2 big pens. I've been featuring these pens in recent time when we did some training class the other day, and a lot of people viewed it and had a lot of comments to make about this. This initiative that is happening here. Now, Mr. Mark Constable, you need to come in the spotlight here. And we wanted to talk about, I wanted to find out from you, how this started in a quick way. How this started and, how did this project start? Because I know it's something you're passionate about for a long time. You've been saying a lot of things.
Right, so as this started from about a year ago, about 2019, thereabout. Came to the community, met with the ladies here and said, hey, look, this is something that can take you out of your poverty. This can change your life. Here is the goat rearing opportunity. Ladies particularly, and we show them and we say, and everybody just grab onto it and say, yes, we want to get involved.
So, Mr. Mark Constable, I hear them call you pastor. Are you a pastor?
No, I'm not a pastor, but I just love the Lord.
Yes.
And you're a Christian?
Pastor,
Oh, yes.
You're a Christian. So most of you ladies here are Christian. I am a Christian also.
Yes,
right? And family and all of that is very important. So we want to make that be the foundation of a lot of things that we're doing here.
Quite so.
So, Mr. Constable, this project, how was it funded? Because when I see this thing and I come here and I say, boy, Mark look like him win the lotto or something going on. Where we get this kind of money? Because it's some serious infrastructure is here, Serious infrastructure.
Right, so in terms of funding, we had to go in seek of funding from donors, right? So we sat, brought everybody to the table, we sat and we wrote some proposals, and we got some funding, financing to get this program off. But as I also want to mention that the church as well bought into the vision and put their resources in, and without the church it would not be possible.
The things I can tell you, Mark, I was very inspired when I saw the church so involved, because I don't really see this happening. This was something that I saw, and I would encourage all churches to look into initiatives like this to help young farmers, because this farming thing is the future, and a lot of young people need to realize that it has a lot of potential to grow and to enrich your lives. Plan with your production and what you plan to do.
Well, profitability comes with efficiency, and we want to get the system as efficient as we can. We aim, therefore, to come up with what I call a unit cost of production, where you try to get your unit cost of production as low as you can. Your unit cost of production really has to do with everything, that is direct inputs into the animal that you want to produce. Direct input. So we don't, as a matter of fact, this system here, it doesn't even have any administrative thing is minuscule.
All right.
It's very low.
One of the things with the production is that we have to make it efficient, and that's one of the reasons why. One of the things is that the chaff cutter is now here, which is going to is a game changer.
Right.
A game changer for this cluster group. What is going to happen here is that this is a community effort. How many communities in this area? It's quite a few communities that is going to use. It's quite a few people in the community going to use this machine. And this machine is going to be shared by many of the ladies and men, because I think the men going to maintain the machines for them and so forth. A lot of these ladies are going to have farms all over the community, and they are going to use the machinery and the facility, because anything that comes along here will be a part of this group. I was hearing you were also doing some bees things that you plan to get off
yes,
with.
man.
Yes,
We didn't mention that.
The bees is so important to everything to do with agriculture. And I'm going to be doing some series on the whole bees thing and beekeeping and so forth. So watch that, it's coming.
So you can start right here.
Well, I'll be starting everywhere, because even though I am a goat, sheep and rabbit, which I'm in charge of, I'm also agriculture. I just love everything agriculture.
We just need, in terms of globally, or not globally, but Jamaica wise, we need a lot more groups like these.
You know, Mark, I was just discussing recently that in my organization, now I have more than one company that I operate, and I have maybe about 110 to 120 people that work. I can't even count how much people work for me, because I spread across from Kingston, Montego Bay, Negril with all of my business that I do. And 75% of the people who come to work for me do not have a bank account. At least 75%.
You're kidding me?
Yes, Mark. They don't have a bank account.
So if they don't have a bank account, it simply means that they can't do anything.
They don't have a financial state. They have no financial records to walk into a bank to get a loan. How you going to get a loan if you can't show the bank that, well, I farm and I sell some banana and I do this? You can't have no accounting whatever, because everything is cash.
Yes.
Farmers deal with cash with everything. You see, when you have money lodged into your account all the while and you're withdrawing it, you can use that
Yes.
to access funds. And they don't know how to get one. And you know something? Maybe 50% of those farmers that I am talking of the people who work for me,
Yes.
don't have an ID.
Don't have an ID.
No, they don't have an ID. And this is the reality with people. That is why cluster groups and these things are so important. Because guess what? Is you, me, and these ladies, is all of us together have to make this thing work, because you are good at certain things. I might be better at some things, and this lady might be better. I know that lady there is good at using the trough cutter and carrying the feed and go feed the goat there.
Right.
Why see she do I can't do it, you know? Right? I don't young like she right I know for angle them things there. So it takes people with different skill sets.
Pull together.
Right? One hand can't clap.
One hand can't clap.
You understand me? So this is important that we have to form. We have to unite. Unity is strength. If you see the other people them other way, they are all fighting and doing all kind of foolishness and you're not getting anywhere. You have to unite, and make sure that you make this thing work.
Oh yes.
Because this thing is at a stage that it can fail. It
Quite
is
so.
so important that you understand that. And you know another thing I want to reach out? I now have a pool of people in the diaspora market. I can tell you that a lot of people abroad are out there and watching what I'm doing and all of that. And I want to reach out to them on this YouTube channel here to tell the people that if any of you can donate a goat or put something into this cluster group, I would love for some people to even just offer and buy a goat. You know, even one goat, Mark. We must can work on that. If we get a half dozen, we would have like 100 goat more here. This facility here, Mark, I think you can probably do maybe about 400 goats here.
Right.
Easily. We only have what, 30 to 40 goats are here in this group right now.
40.
40 goats.
40 over there.
40 goats together. And we would like this number to grow. And if anybody want to donate a goat, Jamaica, diaspora, whatever, you can contact the Small Ruminants Association, contact myself or Mark or whoever, and we will make sure that the animal come to this
cluster group.
This cluster group. This is an appeal out there because we want to see this thing grow from strength to strength. It can be anything, you know, any piece of equipment, anything that can assist this group, you can send it to this group, and we try and grow it from strength to strength. You know, I would love one of the ladies as you know, you can say something, what you think, and anything. You can just
About?
anything. I mean, you're here. You don't have to be perfect. We want to hear the ladies' advice, you know. We don't want people to think, you know. You want me to ask you a question?
Yes.
How do you find what is happening so far?
Well, I'm
simple.
very grateful for it, you know, because it's been a while we are here, not working, and to me, it's a privilege to access to do something that can benefit us and more people in the community. So to me, it's a grateful. I'm very grateful, and it's a privilege, and I'm just loving it. And learning to love the goats more.
I'll ask you something now. Let me see what I can ask you. Mark, you can ask them.
Yeah.
What is the greatest change you see in your life with what is happening here now?
The greatest change in my life is to have the source, the what you call it now, the goats them around. Give you more life, more upliftment in our community, because one time having anything, no one see us, nobody looking at us. But if it's even if we carry the goat them out on the front and people see you with them, you understand, it's a big change. You have good man, but you're rich man, but you understand?
Yes.
So it's a big and a great change for us, and we love it. Even the bank account you're talking about, none of us don't have a bank account. You understand? But it by growing the goats and stuff, we know that we're aiming to somewhere. So it's a great opportunity, and we just want to thank brother Mark and his family. His wife is here. You know, we just want to thank them all for what they have done for us. We many of the time them come, we might not express to them, but deep down, we appreciate it and we love it. You understand? Sometimes Mark come and we might not reach to 100, but we are getting there and we love it. So by going on and going on and going on and people upping on and up, even the machine today, it is so much a great upliftment for us. Carrying the grass sometimes it wastes, but it won't waste anymore because everything cut up and put in the box and they can have a lot to eat. So we're grateful. Even Brother Bernard coming here, you know, with his wife and his children them. We are so grateful because we never have anybody coming to us. We just stay here by ourselves. And it's so good to see these people. Sometimes when they say, we see you on Facebook. You know? We feel so good. We feel so good.
Where is the other lady now? There is one more lady. It's just the two of you?
No man, we have one here and
You
one
must sit
here.
down too low. I'm not even saying. All right. What you want me to ask you now?
Well,
What is your goal with this project? What you see? as your goal?
Happy to see what's going on, because people sometimes gone, we used to the year and we don't have nothing to do. We might raise one little 50 chicken or so on, and some of the time it turn out good, some of the time it don't turn out good, and with the year we're not doing anything. So we really appreciate what you all come and do for us. And so
All right, so we're going to feature this lady now. This lady
So
here.
you want some more
She afraid of the grass machine. She want to run with the grass machine. So I know say you're not into the goat thing. That's true. I'm wrong.
And she have goat?
She have goat.
Yeah, she have goat.
yeah, but I don't have much experience in it. So I have to catch on a little bit.
How much goat you have? 5 goat? Alright, that is good. 5 goat. In 2 years time you can have 50 if you take good care of them, good feeding, good management, good all of that. And let me tell you something now. Anything is possible in life. You know, this thing, you guys might take it for granted, but you can grow and you can get very strong and make a lot of money out of doing this. You understand? So don't take it for granted. It can be a very, 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 very profitable business if you pay attention to it and learn, because there's so much to learn. It's not just sell a goat in a bush and eat and come back and that's it. It's a lot more than that.
So if one member of the cluster is at the front, one member is at the back, somebody's at the back giving an eye, the person at the front is giving an eye. So if the whole cluster working together, the thief have it harder. You understand? The thief have it harder if everybody keep an eye, can keep watch. So that is why, this is another reason why cluster groups are very important.
There is a proverb here. I don't know the whole English, but it is here. He that wakened with the wise men shall be wise. Right? But a companion of fools shall be destroyed. It is in the Bible. I tell you that. Right? No, this is telling you, don't walk around with negative, to always talk to people who is a step ahead of you.
Yeah.
That's how you're going to grow. Yeah. Like she says she don't know nothing about goat. If she walk up and down every day with other people who don't know nothing about goat, she will never learn anything about goat. You can only get better with the company you keep and make you grow as you go along. This is so important to your growth. But you know what is even more important is all of your children. What the knowledge that you're going to pass to those children. Because you don't want your children to be here. So you want to see them way ahead of you. And the examples you set now is very important. The examples you set now for your children is very important.
It's an inheritance.
It's an inheritance.
It's an inheritance.
It's an inheritance.
You know, as I said, this is an inheritance. Don't look at it from the standpoint of just me right here, right now. All of you have children, right? This is something that you can say, come son, learn this business. And this is an opportunity this is how you can make a livelihood. So it's not just about you.
It is not about you, it's about your children.
It's about the children.
Yeah.
You can pass this on. This is something that you can hand down to your children. You understand? And not only that, you doing this and do it well, it means you will be in a position where you can send your children to school very well. Yes. Even if you don't have a bank account. Alright?
And one of the things is, you see, when Mark talk, right? We're not contradicting each other, right? But I will just say this. In terms of Mark and university and what he just said, that is all well and good, but it's not everybody makes to go to university.
That is true.
Right? You're going to have a son who might end up in trade, maybe might end up in A, B, and C. It don't mean that him going to a different university, the university of life and what he has to do.
We want it to grow. The mission is for you to grow to a stage where you have significant income from the goat rearing. Learn all that you can learn and utilize it, alright? Yeah, man.
Alright.
Yep.
Yeah, Mark, are you going to get involved with the AI? Are you going to do any AI with any of this cluster group here?
Definitely. It is something that is a part of the plan from morning. It was something that we started the process of, we wanted to get Seamen to be a part of the system.
Okay.
But we had a little mishap.
Okay.
And that aspect of it didn't really come together as well as we wanted it to come together.
Because one of the things is, is that there are quite a number of private people who have brought in seamen and other things, both live animals. Over the years, since I've been president, I've known people who have brought in seamen, different people. So,
and we were working with one such.
Oh, you were? Okay.
Yeah, we were working with one such person.
Okay.
To try to get
seamen
as a part of the whole program.
Okay.
But
it never worked.
To some extent, it has, but just not right here as yet.
All right.
Yeah.
Because you know that. Even Kiko, Kiko came here.
Yeah.
Through other means that people don't know. Kiko came and Sani came through other means. So,
right.
Of those two breeds that came here. One of the things people don't even realize, did you know that the pit bull?
Yes.
The pit bull is not legal in Jamaica. It never came in here legally.
It never came here legally?
No, pit bull is an illegal animal.
Oh.
It never came in here legally. All right, that's